All right, y'all, we live, man. Sorry about that. I had technical difficulties with the music, but music was playing. I don't know if y'all heard it. Oh, okay. But we live. It's Hiphoptalkz Tuesday night. Sal, America, where y'all at? Let's get it going.
Right here, buddy.
Okay. And was y'all able to hear the music?
Uh-uh.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know what
I had to
happened.
look
That's
up
why.
and be like, oh, we live?
Yeah, my bad, man. But anyways, it's Tuesday nights. Hiphoptalkz Tuesday nights. We live 8 o'clock. Y'all know this. Y'all know the location. You know the story. You know the get down tonight. We got a big show. We got Rich Dollaz checking in with us. Loving hip hop.
Yeah.
So do y'all watch Love and Hip Hop? How y'all feel about Love and Hip Hop?
I do. That's
I like the old school Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah. And he comes from the old school one.
Yes.
The new one is it's too much going on. It's like not so much of the music and the hip hop. It's more of the drama, the fighting, and all the extra stuff. So
yeah, like fake stuff now.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I definitely don't watch the Hollywood one because I know them.
I kind of like the Hollywood one with Lil Fizz and them and Omarion and all them. It was kind of interesting.
Look,
no.
So, what's your favorite Love and Hip Hop moment?
There's so many.
Yeah.
Anything with Mama D is like my favorite
because Mama D funny. Mama D be happy.
I love Carly Red.
I like Carly.
I love when Chrissy and Jim Jones was on there. I love Chrissy so much. I love when they was on there. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like the drama of like the baby mamas and all that, and the Creep Squad. Like that made me like really want to watch it even more. Then it just got commercially after that.
Shout out Rich Dollaz, shout out Cisco, shout out Peter Guns, Creep Squad.
Yes, Creep Squad.
Definitely.
All right, so how was y'all week?
Every man thought they was a Creep Squad. Like
I think some
every group of niggas in threes thought they was.
We're not supposed to agree with them, Dorian. See, we think differently.
You know, I'm a nigga at heart, so.
Oh God, that's what I say. Y'all niggas
Yeah, see, can't be looking for dates and you telling everybody you a nigga at heart. You gonna run them away?
No, I didn't say that. I'm submissive.
I mean,
no, Sal.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You take me as I am.
She not no nigga at no heart. She's
exactly because I cook, I clean. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my kids and stuff. So I'm a woman with that, and I like wearing my little tight little leggings and short shorts and shit. But when it comes to like relationships and how people, just certain things, you kind of got that nigga mentality. Like, don't play with me.
It's true, 100.
All right. So speaking of love and hip hop, I want to talk about dating rappers and dating artists.
For real.
You took my damn question.
So,
you got the people on yet.
So how has y'all experience been if you've ever dated an artist? Ever dated a manager, a producer? Let us hear something.
It's hard. It's actually really, really hard. Like I used to tell like wives and girlfriends and even side pieces, like dating an artist is not for the weak. I mean, it's like having a child, a parent, just a baby. It's like having like everything in one. Because
all right, hold on. We're gonna pause it right there. We're gonna get Rich in because it's real late where he at, so we're gonna get him in real quick.
All right,
Rich, what's good, man?
What's happening?
Hey, Rich.
How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, man, Rich. So how you feeling tonight, man? I know it's kind of late. Where you at?
Yo, so it's all good. I burn the midnight oil.
okay, man. So we're gonna start the interview. You started off working at Bad Boy Records, then you start managing artists, then it went to the Love and Hip Hop thing. So how'd you even get started and get linked up with Bad Boy Records?
Yo, it's a funny thing. So I played basketball in college, and I pledged. So one of my frat brothers was actually working at a company called Blue Flame. Blue Flame was a marketing arm of Bad Boy at that time. And he was like, he called me and was like, you want to come home? When you come, I was going to school in Tennessee. So he hit me up and was like, you want to come home? Puff is looking for interns. So I was like, you know what? Let me see what's up. And that's kind of how it all started. I went back home. and I interviewed with Puff and a guy named Harv Pierre and a young lady by the name of Gwen Niles. And before you know it, you know what I'm saying, I was in the game.
Man, so how
Wow.
was that experience being an intern at Bad Boy though, man?
Yes.
It was different. It was different. I think people, the way it is now, it's a lot different. People don't understand what internships really are. Because
Mhm.
back in the day, you was like, you know, you working for $40 a week, literally working for $40 a week. And
Damn.
it's like you paying your dues.
Right.
It was almost like pledging all over again.
Okay. So how long did you intern?
I interned short. I interned for like 6 months.
Oh,
So
okay.
I came in the summer of 2000, and by Howard Homecoming, I remember it like it was yesterday, because Howard Homecoming, right before we left for Howard Homecoming, Puff was like, yo, they called me in the office. It was like, yo, we want to offer you a position.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So who's one of the first artists that you managed
Bro.
on your resume?
Lindsay Lohan. Shout out to Lindsay
Oh,
Lohan.
Wow.
Lindsay Lohan at that time was doing music. And I don't
Okay.
even know if people really remember Lindsay from doing music, but
I
there was
do.
a guy named Tommy Mottola, and Tommy was running a label called Casablanca.
Okay, I heard of that
I know
label.
about Casablanca.
Lindsay was signed to Casablanca. So I was working at Bad Boy, but the lady I had mentioned, her name was Gwen Niles. Gwen's husband name was Ed Woods. And Ed was a lawyer, and he was working for Tommy Mottola. So
I heard that name before.
Ed Woods brought me to Casablanca and was like, yo, my man is at Bad Boy, but he wants to get into the management thing. And Tommy was like, well, we need a road manager for Lindsay. So I was literally working at Bad Boy, and road managing Lindsay at the same time.
Damn,
Wow.
okay, that's dope.
Yep.
Sal, go ahead.
Do you regret anything from doing Love and Hip Hop, like having your personal life like exported to the whole world?
Nah, you know what? At the time, I won't say I regret it, because it's kind of what the world has become. So for me to say I regret what the world is today would be like saying that I don't want to be a part of the new generation of what's going on. That came years later. Do I regret that people don't remember me from Bad Boy? Because, you know, when you do something like Love and Hip Hop, people like, remember, I've been doing Love and Hip Hop for 13 seasons.
Right.
It's been 13 years.
Male on there, the longest lasting male on there.
If you look at somebody who is 25, Love and Hip Hop was when they was 12. Or somebody who's 30, Love and Hip Hop was when they was 17.
Right.
So how can I expect people to remember me from Bad Boy or Casablanca, which ended up turning into Next Election? And they don't remember me and Ryan. They don't remember me and Cassie. They don't remember me and Sherry. Me and all these different things that I did musically. Nobody remembers. But how can I get mad at that when the reality is I've been on Love and Hip Hop for 13 seasons, and if you want something that's that big, people tend to forget the stuff before that.
Right. True. Okay.
Okay.
Erica, what you got? Oh, go ahead, Sal.
Wait,
My last question
was for what we just was talking about, that mixing that business with pleasure. How did that work for you? Because most of your business is all mixed with pleasure, you know.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think that's a perception. That's a narrative. I don't know how true that narrative is, but if I'm in a position, my business is my business.
Exactly.
If I have a girlfriend and my girlfriend wants to be on, obviously you're speaking about Erica, because that's really all that's all anybody could ever say that I was mixing business with pleasure was with Erica. But if you have a girlfriend and your girlfriend wants to be an artist and you're in a position to help her become an artist, are you not supposed to help her?
Exactly.
So I mean, they make it like the narrative would make it seem as though she was an artist and I was a music guy and I got with her and held the music over her head. That wasn't the case. The case was she was my girlfriend and she wanted to be an artist. And I was in a position to help her become an artist. So how do you not do that?
That's called loyalty.
Okay, yeah, okay. I respect that. Go ahead, Sal. What was the other question?
Okay, so in the this is hip hop talk. She was on Loving Hip Hop. I have to know. I'm a big hip hop fan. I'm a big fan of yours. I want to know, who is your top 5 artists of all times, dead or alive? Top 5.
That's hard for me because I have so many people, and then I'm biased to people that I work with. I'm a big Jadakiss fan.
Okay.
Me too.
That's my brother. I'm a big Nas fan. That's my brother. I'm a big Biggie fan.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, I'm a big fan of Tupac's music. Not necessarily a fan of who Tupac became after Juice.
Okay.
Tupac was a different dude after Juice. Tupac became Bishop after Juice.
Yeah.
But I have to respect it. I love Eminem.
Me too.
So is that
That's
5?
one of my favorites.
Is that 5?
Yeah.
Hey,
So
how do you
Biggie-
feel?
That's my 5, but you good. You good.
You mentioned Eminem, and I want to ask you this: how do you feel about all the Eminem slander from hip hop fans? Like everybody calling him weak now, and everybody posting that he was garbage and he shouldn't be in the top 5. How do you feel about that?
Like, I understand that as hip hop, we want to have something that's ours.
Right.
And we want to have something that remains ours from the colonizers and from the culture vultures and all that kind of stuff. So I understand the pride that hip hop gives the black culture, the urban culture. I understand that. But to slander Eminem now means that you weren't really around for his musical prowess, right? So like,
exactly.
It's easy for kids to say now, like, yo, they hate on M or whatever. But if you were around for that, M was a savage.
Yes.
Man, dude was a beast, bro.
He was a
M
beast.
killed Jay.
He was hard.
Like, M killed, like, come on, man. Like, y'all gotta respect that guy, yo. At the end of the day, you gotta respect that guy.
All right, so let's fast forward to now. Since you've been on Loving Hip Hop, and is that kind of affecting your dating life? Is it when you meet shorties or you try to get into a relationship, do they automatically go to, hey, that's Rich Dollaz, he's a player on the show, I'm not Creep Squad, I'm not fucking with him? How does that work?
Absolutely. I mean, like, it's like, yo, listen, at the end of the day, number one, I'm 48 years old.
Okay.
So let's start there. Like, right? So,
you seem straightforward to me. You seem very straightforward to me. But see, me and Sal got that different type of mentality.
At the end of the day, today's day and age is, put it like this. People will give you more problems than they actually give you. Let's put it like that. Does that make sense to y'all?
Yeah.
People will do more publicly or give you a hard time publicly and then be in your DMs tomorrow.
Right.
So everything, like, and everybody's looking for that shade room or that gossip or whatever the case may be. So for me, the difficulty is not in finding women. The difficulty is finding somebody who is real, and not trying to clout chase or trying to figure out a way for them to make a move based on who you are. Like,
exactly.
So the women themselves, as far as like finding women, never been a problem for me. Like, I'm a whole captain, right? And so that ain't never been a problem. But now in 2023, when everything is based on tomorrow, today's conversation is tomorrow's blog, today's date is tomorrow's headline. That's the problem, more so than anything else for me.
Okay, I had another question. I was on Instagram today, and somebody was in the shade room. I forgot who it was, but they said in terms of management and managers, you give your whole life and time and dedication to the artist that you're managing, and they could easily just call you tomorrow and be like, hey, I don't want to rock with you no more. So what advice do you have for managers to stay with it if an artist just calls one day and just want to let go of contact, don't want to be managed by you no more?
You can't.
I need to know this.
You got to have that paperwork, bro.
Exactly.
You got to have that paperwork. You got to have the sunset clause. You got to have your situations where people is like, if you fire me today, for the next however many years this contract exists, 20 years this year, 10% next year, 5% the following year. It's called the sunset clause. So basic bottom line is that you got to get your paperwork together. If you're doing anything, that's in anything. That's in anything that you do. That could be anything in this game today. It's about having your paperwork in order and not putting yourself, not going into a situation with your pants down. As much as you want to trust somebody and love somebody and fuck with somebody, and you be like, yo, you know what? I love her. I love him. That's my guy. We grew up together.
Yeah.
He ain't never gonna do me
Business
dirty.
is business.
Yep, business is business.
You gotta put yourself in a position where he can't do you dirty or she can't do you dirty. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because
go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying because popularity breeds a bunch of people coming around.
Right.
And when people start getting in people's ears, like, oh, yo, I could do this and I could do that, and before you know it, you at odds with the person who you created.
Yep.
Right. Exactly.
Because somebody else is in their ear telling them they can do something that's so much better. But the reality is, people sell dreams.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
And I take solace in knowing that if you don't, I say this is what I say about management. I've never been a person that answered the phone. I've always been a person that make the phone ring.
Okay.
And that's the difference. That's a huge difference. And you can go back to Sherry, Cassie, Ryan Leslie, Corey Guns, all the way from any of the people that I work with in my career. They'd be like, yo, Richie made the phone ring. He's a hustler. He wasn't sitting in the office waiting for me to do my thing. And that's what management is today. Management is today is people signing you to some paperwork and then letting you go do your own hustle and hoping that you pop yourself off. And then they can come back and sit back in the cut and be like, oh, I got you on paper.
I did that.
Right.
Now cut me in on that. But the reality is you didn't do nothing for me to do that. And how am I going to get mad at you if you feel away? But I've always been a person who's been proactive in making the phone ring. So some of that shit that you're getting that's coming your way is a direct result of my hard work and dedication.
Right.
So I don't feel no way about taking my 20%.
Okay. Hey, so out of everybody you worked with and managed, who are you most proud of?
That's a hard question because Ryan Leslie was probably the most talented person I've ever been around.
And that's one of my favorite artists of all time. Ryan
is like, and I work with Puff. Like I said, Lindsay was in Cruise Control. Danity Kane, Corey is a beast. Sherry Dennis was a beast. We created Cassie, probably not the most talented person in the world, but she made great music with Ryan.
Right.
But Ryan Leslie is probably the most talented person I've ever been around. That guy is self-taught. That guy was a self-taught everything.
For those of y'all who don't follow Ryan Leslie, Sal America, go on YouTube. Dude really can make.
I know who that is.
He can really make his own beat. Dude makes beats playing live instruments. Like that's how sick he is, bro.
Ryan was different, bro. Like that's my brother to this day. That's my guy. And Ryan is different, bro. Like Ryan is probably, and I'm like, Ryan is different, man.
That first album don't even get the respect that it deserves, my nigga. That first Ryan Leslie album.
The first album flew under the radar. The second album we got nominated for a Grammy, but the first album flew under the radar. But the Ryan Leslie the self-debut album, stupid. Addiction, Diamond Girl, like
crazy. I still be playing Addiction with Fabulous.
Yes,
I still be playing that.
Yes.
All right, so I seen you just had a baby girl, man. So she keeping you up?
No.
Oh,
it's a boy.
No, it's a girl. No, it's baby Dennis, but it's not my baby. It's my
okay.
I want to see your grandbaby.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, he stopped me immediately like, whoa, no.
Right, that's my grandbaby, and I for a minute I was tight because I'm like, yo, you just made me a grandfather. I'm now Papa. But when she came, I was like, yo, she's the most beautiful little girl I've ever seen. Like, I love Demi to death, man. That's my
It's
baby.
amazing.
It's an
Yeah, she's
awesome thing
beautiful.
to be a grandparent. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, it is.
I'm about to be one.
It's nothing like being a parent. Like being a grandparent, everything you was doing as a parent goes out the window. Everything goes out the window.
It's different.
She's
Now
gonna
you
have
get
you
the
wrapped
spoil.
around her finger.
Now
I
you
cannot
get the
wait.
spoil. Yeah, she got me wrapped around her finger already.
I can't wait.
It's not even funny.
All right, so last question I want to ask you before we get you
Congratulations.
out of here. I know it's late where you at. What's next for Rich Dollaz? What you got popping next?
Well, I got a development deal with We, so now I'm got to get behind the camera for a little while and try to create some shows. Obviously, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's back. BET and Viacom just did a merger, so I think they're bringing New York back, but it'll be on BET now.
Okay.
So there's some stuff going on. There's a couple of TV shows, and I'm obviously, like I said, I got development deal with We Entertainment, so I'm doing my own shows now. And you know, I got the musical bug right now, so you might see some collaborations with some of the people that I spoke about, because I'm starting to, I'm starting to get the bug again. So
okay. All right, man. Shout out to Rich Dollaz for blessing us with the interview.
Thank
Tuesday nights, man. We appreciate
that
you.
was awesome. Thank you so much.
It's like real, just like
I
me,
know.
I love your personality. But my daddy's from the East Coast. People mix swag with the East Coast a little bit.
New York, baby. That's how we do it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
This is so
Hey, Rich, if they want to follow you on Instagram, what's your Instagram for everybody that ain't following you?
The IG is Richie Dollaz, RICHIEDOLLAZ. The Twitter is Rich Dollaz, RICHDOLLAZ, and that's all I got.
All right, good looking out, man.
I don't do the Snapchat and all that extra shit. I'm old.
All right, good looking out, Rich. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you. Congratulations on everything. We love you.
Blessings.
Mama. Love y'all
Definitely
back.
Support you.
All
right, y'all.
Bye.
Man, so how y'all feeling about Rich Dollaz, man?
Hey, I love it. He's just like what he seems.
Like he's everybody. He's like a normal person. Like that. That was
he's
dope.
real.
Exactly, man.
Super
Real
dope.
person. We appreciate it. All right, we're gonna play a couple of tracks. Hold on, let me get something pulled up.
So you ain't gonna let me answer that question about the artist, about dating?
Oh, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that. Go ahead.
Now,
I want to hear this.
Anyways, dating is hard. I about ever date an artist ever again. Like that was the most challenging thing in my life. Being in a relationship is one thing, but being in a relationship with somebody that's in a relationship with something else other than you is hard. And what I mean by that, they're in a relationship with their fans, they're in a relationship with people that are not their fans, the groupies, they're in a relationship with their music, they're in a relationship with everything but you. So when you come to dating an artist, you are not the main focus in the whole equation. Yeah, you have their back, and yeah, you're there from the bottom up or whatever. But when it all comes down to in everything, you're not the main person that is. I mean, you have some people that is. Like it's a lot of celebrities, but they're celebrities together, and they feeding off each other. But when you're one thing and they're another, y'all try to combine each other's relationships like that. It's hard. I would never date artists again. They're divas, especially the men. The men are worse than the females.
Damn.
I dead ass. Like they want this that way, and don't never date an artist that's a child star.
Right.
Boy.
So America.
Should I get my opinion now after the music?
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think you pretty much know what you're getting yourself into when you're dealing with that from the beginning. You got to see a person's potential. I wouldn't want anything less. I do understand my feelings. See, that's what that woman and certain things, even a man could get to a woman doing that. But you got to let that person go to their full potential. If not, you should know that you should probably leave the situation a long time ago. You already know what you're going to be faced with, what you're going to deal with. I'm not saying it's right to cheat. I'm not saying it's right to not be loyal. But you pretty much know what you're getting to before that. They have to deal with the fans. It comes with it. You have to pump them up for that. Some guys will make you their best friend because you got to remember they're already dealing with all these fake people, so they're expecting you to hold both sides.
If you're not a yes man, when you're an artist, you have a bunch of yes men around you. If your girl is solid enough to not be that yes man, you have a chance of that.
That's why I said what I said.
No, nigga, that's not right. Yeah,
what you get into before you get
be
into
like,
it.
no, exactly. I did it 9
and
years.
It's definitely a line between the two. You cannot mix business with pleasure.
Definitely.
Some people are capable of that. Some people are not. I can do both, but I don't like being pressed when I'm being too business and I'm not being who you want me to be as your lover or your wife, your woman, whatever. You know, because I'm on some
because they want you to be. Even though you have a manager, and even though you have a manager or producer, when you're their woman, you're low key. Besides being in contract, you're their manager, their concierge.
Absolutely.
You're their hair stylist. You're their cook. You're their tailor. You're everything that you're not getting paid for, but everybody else is. And then you have an opinion.
You is getting paid. You getting dick. That's a payment.
That's your. It's supposed to be. That's why I like
I got a dick on the side of my bed.
You know, she went through the bullshit.
Please, exactly. I went through it.
And that's why I love Gucci Man and his woman. She went through the bullshit, but she knew that her man was going to be a star. So it's like, man, unfortunately.
And trust me, America, I had every intention. Like, I believed in this person more than he believed probably in himself. But at the end of the day, it was taken away from me as a person. I could not be in my career because he felt like I should take care of him more than I should take care of me. I couldn't take on other artists. I couldn't be around certain people. Even my best friend was an artist too. My family's an artist. No, you can't work with them. You got to work with just me. But you got to manage. You got to know it's all about me.
Like something wrong with that personal person.
I've been literally wives, girlfriends, side chicks coming to the studio, yelling and screaming about their men. Even when their men are not doing anything, I'm trying to explain to them like they're not doing this, or they're not that kind of person. They're not this. Because it's some men out there that focus on their music. They go to the studio, they focus on their music, and they go home to their woman, you know, and they go home to their kids. But then it's men out there that think, oh, because I'm in the studio, because I'm an artist, let me be an artist. What does that mean? Let me be an artist. Where does that come in at? Let me be an artist.
That's some other
I want to know what the definition of
let me somebody just being who they are. That has nothing to do.
Let me be an athlete.
They a hoe. They want to fuck around.
Is that what let you be a whore? Let you be a whore? No.
Different.
So with everything y'all just said, would you do it again?
Hell no. Hell no. Not on a Tuesday or a Thursday.
I'm not gonna be a hypocrite.
Girl,
I could probably handle it. Now I'm getting a little old. Do I feel like it?
I date a teacher. I date a PE.
It's gonna happen for me. I already know. I keep just meeting guys in
the PE teacher or the trash man before somebody at McDonald's or Del Taco before I date another artist. On my mama. Oh, my mom.
You say that now until a fly one come your way that's ready to act right.
What you gonna do? You cannot do that.
No.
You're not gonna be with the person into their destiny.
I got artists, America, Tommy. I have artists, blue check artists in my DM all the time. No, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
But
no, I'm not doing it
for you.
So in other words, you're scarred.
For life. For life. I got it, and it make it so bad. I got it tattooed right here.
That's fucked up.
So I'm scarred for life.
Damn.
Exactly.
Okay, so fellas that's in the dating scene, y'all heard it here first. One of my co-hosts said never again. America, what about you?
I'm going with the universe.
Girl, the universe
will drop the flow. Look, I'm gonna probably
the universe will drop a star right on your
look, if the person gonna be scandalous, they're gonna be scandalous though. That's the way I look at it. You feel me? So it's just what it is. So I'm just gonna go with the universe and whatever doors got open for me. That's how I look at everything.
I won't date an artist.
I'm not stupid.
This close from never dating a crip again either.
Oh damn! Hold on.
That's close from never dating a crip again.
I got crip homies that's tuned in. You can't do that. Don't do that.
I'm about this close from never dating a crip again either.
Damn. So no artists, no crips. That's like 75% of the road.
Look, I said this close. I said this close. You still got a little bit of room right here. You still got a little bit of room.
All right, y'all. We're gonna black our screen. We're gonna play a couple of tracks and we'll be right back.
You know I'm about to go in, right? I hope you ready. I hope you ready. You know I put it down even if I ain't local. But keep that habla español, but diamond going local. Hit you with that heat, they thought my lyrics was the ghost smoke. I'm the chick to leave you breathless, have you clutching out your go-ho. This is shit you don't know. Said I been ready, nigga, who you about to come for? Stay with the buzz so you can call me Rudy Huxtable. Never play with animals, but all about them bucks, you know. About to be a murder scene, I'ma kill you in the studio. Have you looking dumb, nigga, like what the fuck you come here for? Lay your lyrics down, I know you get nervous, that's the dope. Said I got the weed and the rap time, I'm on the road. I ain't giving up, this is how I breathe. Y'all gon' know who diamond before I even get the lead. Bitch. Boss chick who been better, escalate they panic. Got more niggas falling for me, just call me Titanic. I'm trying to come up on some bucks, calling hunting season. All these thirsty niggas stay broke, but yet they creeping. He say he got me paid, I ain't even asking for it. We do the money dance like we hit the quan on them. Posted in the house, sipping on some Hennessy. Bitch, gotta stay classy, this is how it's supposed to be. West Coast, so we coming, we doing the most. Bragging about my life, hella snaps to Instagram posts. Walking to the party, nigga, you can't see me. I'm smoking loud, push clouds, got your eyes leaking. Really fuck your opinion if we ain't speaking. Say some shit to hurt your feelings, got you like the weekend. Blue Diamond love success, got my ass fiending. There can only be one, pound sign DN. I hope you ready. I hope you ready.
Johnny and Giuliano.
Tryna park and bang my rim on the curb. Man, I hate when that shit happens. I for sure be in a casket before I push a basket. Finally met my daddy, so now I ain't no bastard. I'm looking for some action. Late night love, early morning money. Once I catch that rhythm, gotta keep it coming. ABC dinner with a light side. Represented off the left, that's a blue rag. I remember hitting school in the blue cutters. Coleon driving, East Siders bumping. Still spitting out rocks from the night before.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick, man. I got a lot of people that's checking out the show, and I want to clear one thing up. We ain't got nothing against Crips. I fuck with a lot of Crip dudes. My co-host just said she's this close from not ever dating a Crip again, man. So we want to make that clear. Because I got a lot of Crip homeboys that's watching the show, and they like, God damn, bro, that's how she feel.
First of all, majority of my family and everybody I deal with is straight gangsters. I'm talking about dating.
Okay.
Dating, okay?
All right, hold on. We're gonna pause right there.
Y'all funny.
16, I'm 14, but we act wrong. Enemigos hit the school trying to holler at us. It's too many to fight, so we popping at them. Learn this shit at an early age. Perform right, or 2-3 niggas on. Catch that fast. I ain't roll 100 spokes in a long time. I sped it up when these niggas said slow it down. Nigga, been on my shit, and I've been winning with this shit. I ain't roll 100 spokes in a long time. I sped it up when these niggas said slow it down. Nigga, been on my shit. Yeah, and I've been winning with this shit.
Hey, yeah, I've been bragging, they can vouch this. I'm northbound, bitch. Take them on a high speed on downshift spots in the set before I learned that out of town shit. Around here, nigga, when it's up, they gon' down shit. Break them in the dice game and back of them apartments. Grab the quarter piece from Slim and bust it down right there on market. Hollows in the cartridge, we ain't going for no losses. Nigga, re up once again and buy the colors from the auction. Pill off, get some beat and put a 10 on. Thinking about all these niggas I finna shit on. Got them Dayton's from my Mexican partner and then I primered it. Gang unit bumped us up and they impounded it. A trip to the station just for my affiliation. Taking phase with odd niggas that they threw up in the tank with us. Just made bond down, qualify for OR. They violate the homie, sent them back to the 4 yard.
I ain't roll 100 spokes in a long time. I sped it up when these niggas said slow it down. Nigga, been on my shit, and I've been winning with this shit. I ain't roll 100 spokes in a long time. I sped it up when these niggas said slow it down. Nigga, been on my shit, and I've been winning with this shit.
Things could be so easy, but you're playing harder.
I'm just trying to hit it one time.
I believe I can f every girl in the world. I believe I can f every girl in the world. I told it, go and throw it back and bust it up and like supposed to. High class, only rich niggas can approach you. No class, all your little friends be acting nosy. Tell them keep their name out their mouth cause they don't know me. Oh God, how to be both fall lost. How do we both get lost? Drink till we both get tossed. Tell your best friend get off. None to lose, like I'm white and black and brown. Never can choose, I like I'm thick or skinny. Whatever the mood, I believe. I can fuck every girl that I see. And you know the club closing at 3. Got a feeling that you come home with me till things get problematic. Things could be so easy, but you're playing harder.
I'm just trying to hit it one time.
I believe I can fuck every girl in the world. I believe I can fuck every girl in the world. I believe I believe.
Call me Champagne Popper, the love doctor. When they see the video, they like, who shot ya? Me and gang killers, but we move proper. Most niggas move like they got 2 fathers. Everything you gotta do, wonder who watching. Do my dirt on my own, I don't know who watching. When them new kicks drop, you know who copy. When they mixtape drop, you know who flopping. Oh man, that shit critical, the figures though. You was never built to flip reciprocals, responsibilities, adding the principles, relatable and lyrical. You can never copy this certain package of spiritual, so tell me, do you copy like a message in the intercom? Call of Duty a booty call because a flower bomb. First nigga that she hit, cause she know I'm a dime. She called me for round 2 cause she know I'm the one.
Problematic. Things could be so easy, but you're playing harder. Still problematic. Things could be so easy, but you're playing harder. I believe I can fuck every girl in the world. I believe I can fuck every girl in the world. I believe.
All right, we back, y'all. Tuesday nights, y'all already know the date. Y'all know the location. Y'all know the squad. Me, Sal, America. Look at her over there eating and shit. Look at her.
I'm about to eat after this.
All right, so
some fish and French fries with some coleslaw.
we had a live interview with Rich Dollaz, and we was talking about managing artists. So I want to go back to that topic. Sal, you've been doing your manager thing for a while. The question I want to ask you is, what should an artist have already together, and what should they have accomplished before they start looking for a manager?
What they want to do in life. I always ask artists all the time, like, is this a hobby for you, or is this something that you really want to do? That's the first thing I ask any artist. Like how long you been doing this? Because it's a difference when it's something you want to do, like it's your dream, it's your passion, it's something you want to do. So me as a manager, knowing that it comes with your music. You know, if it's a hobby, you just, you play on little Pro Tools or whatever, and it's a hobby for you, you're not going to take it serious. Compared to somebody, they lived it, it's part of them. They've been listening to, Tupac or Biggie for years. It's all around. Their family is who they are. They can freestyle, or they can, or they can write really good, and then they have a complete package. So when you meet an artist, you have that conversation with them. You have them open up to you. Like I always ask artists, like, about their family, about how they grew up. Both your parents still in the picture. You have brothers and sisters. I open up that kind of dialogue. That way, they understand that I'm here for them. Like as a manager, I'm gonna put their best interest above everything. You know what I mean? So when you have that relationship with artists, like any artist I've ever worked with, unless I had a relationship with them, I still call them. I still deal with them to this day. I can still call them on the phone. They still send me their music, tell me to share their stuff, whatever. I have a really good relationship with artists. But the one thing that he said, that Rich said, was that sunset clause. I had to write that down because I honestly, it came. I think before it came like across my mind or across somebody's vocabulary before, but I never really understood like what it was or whatever. Because me being young, not really knowing too much about the game or whatever, I was going off of loyalty and I was getting fucked.
That's real.
Okay. All right, America. We got to ask you what they need.
Well, so the reason why I keep turning down management, I've seen that it's a little bigger than what people think. For me personally, because I'm a nurse as well, I need to know if you have a drug problem. I need to know, do you have a living situation? I need to know all this.
Wait, but hold on. You can't. But is it kind of awkward meeting them? Like, hey, so
no,
because
I'm not judging. You gotta remember this. I need to know what I'm dealing with before I invest my time, my energy. If I book you, I don't have time, and I've dealt with this a lot in Vegas. Somebody telling me they gotta go get their drugs first, or something else before, and that's fine.
I'll let you posted. You the manager.
No.
You posted.
That's not my no. But if that's going to interfere with my timing, see, we're going back to my timing again.
Right.
And what I have booked and what I'm putting in or investing. I've come with people with budgets, so that's the most important thing to me is your budget. Because don't come to me expecting me to book you for shows for free constantly. I can do that, some free shows, but what are you going to invest in yourself? You want me to invest all my time, but what are you going to invest?
Right.
So what's the problem is I have artists now coming with budgets, whole budgets ready, but are they really ready? See, you see the money and all that part, but then I gotta know, like I said, if you on certain personal issues, drugs, living, all that comes as one for me. Because maybe I might
mama problems, that'd be a problem too.
Just me, a place to live, or maybe you need help with something else I have to offer, because that's my spirituality too coming in with that as well. So
I think
I've given artists a place to stay before.
See,
damn, yes,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's personal.
I had a few of them live with me.
I've done that before, but I'm not doing it ever again.
I have. It'd be people asking me like, "Hey, you want to do the management thing? You want to be my manager?" And I got all the connects. I know how to get people shows. I know about studio time. I know all that. I think the toughest thing for me is that artist got to be part of your life, like every fucking day. So when I don't have a lot of patience, so if I call you and you ain't hit the studio in 2 days, you ain't did this, I'm gonna go off. Like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? Like,
because this ain't asking them questions. Like they have to have their mind gotta be on this is what we're gonna do. This is
we say the same thing.
Yeah, you gotta be your mind gotta be focused on your music. I know guys right now that will tell you that I know a guy right now, brilliant artist, Yada. Man is him and 2 Times is one of in Vegas and the hottest 2 artists that I've ever heard. Like when people hear him, they're gonna be going crazy. He has 300 songs. This dude is literally a studio rat. He lives. He takes the what do you call that stuff you burn? The sage before he walks in there. Set it down. He's so on his music. He don't eat meat. He don't smoke marijuana. He don't drink. He focuses everything on his music, and you would think from his music that
he's an artist.
Man, you would think from his music that he gang bang daily. He be shooting up everything, and you know what I'm saying. He big drinking, smoking, or whatever. This man is the humblest man I have ever met in my life. Besides a couple other people, but still, like he's dope as hell. Like you have to take it serious. If that's what you want to do, you have to be serious about what you want to do. If not,
what Rich said again, the loyalty is everything too.
Yes.
People will sit up there and try to get through you to meet people, and then try to step on your toes or think they meeting somebody better than you. Then want to deal with them, then try to come back and deal with you. Like, come on, man, get your shit together. Like, I don't got time.
That's how it happened. I brought people to the studio.
Weird.
Brought people to the studio before around celebrities, and certain people get in their ear or whatever. Next thing you know, I'm calling them like, "Oh, can we go to the studio?" Like, "Oh, I'm already here." How are you?
Hey, people be calling me. They're like, "Your friend is here." I'm
exactly.
like, oh.
Yesterday I was your ride. You didn't even have a car. Now,
what, honey?
3 hours away.
Right.
How many kids in the car? Like, are you serious? Like,
man, and another problem I have, the type of music I like like I like a lot of gangbang music. Like I like a lot of hardcore music. And unfortunately, with those artists, some of them are still really out there, really doing that shit. So I don't want to pick the artist that's really out there doing it. And then we invest all this money, and then bro get popped down or get locked up or something, and then there goes my investment.
But you can't think like that. I had somebody tell me that before. Like, oh, I'm like, yeah, he's a hothead or whatever. I'm a mother, and a guy once told me before, like, I actually saw you. Like, I know, like, he knew this nigga was I'm not gonna say no name. He a full-fledged gang member. He was the business and everything. He said, I saw you in the studio with this boy. He was gonna get rowdy about something. I seen you look at him. He looked at you. You said something to him, and he went back in the booth and started doing what he was supposed to do. He was like, it's the person. Like,
I agree with that. Bring that out. You're still managing. You're responsible. So once again, if you a troublemaker, you gonna call me probably first from jail if you can't call your baby mama, whoever. All this. I've been down that line already before. But I don't give up on people. You know, it is what it is. But I just want to know from the beginning. Give me an option to decide if I want to fuck with you or not.
I want the roughest one with the hardest story because that music is going to say
that's fine too.
Exactly.
But just be honest, so I know what I'm doing.
Music is gonna be wrong. That music is gonna be unsafe.
No, but see, I feel what America is saying, because you can have the hardest music and all that, and you don't tell me you live in that lifestyle, nigga. Then we ride into a show. run into one of your ops and shit just go left.
We've been at a light before, and a nigga
had to break it up.
Gun out. This nigga got out the car to get his gun from under the seat, and I had to like drive on I think it was a 101 or something, trying to get away from this nigga. Nigga was really trying to shoot a nigga. Like, so I've been there. Lucky I'm
everybody go
getaway driver, but
all that time. You got to go back where I picked you up from. Then you go back and go do whatever you go do later. For real.
Yeah, man, and artists don't be having cars and shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't got time to be giving niggas rides all the damn time.
It happens. It happens.
It's
a lot
right.
of people, you can't say that because you can meet somebody
exactly
that got that and just be like, okay,
yeah,
and he ain't got no place to stay. I know a cat right now that
as long as you don't waste my time.
If I would have took more of my time in this young man, right now he would be a Grammy winner. He had the voice to everything. Went to jail. He came home. He was at my house. He was around the wrong people because I didn't take the time that I need. If I would have took the time to really involve myself in him instead of the other artists that I had, this boy would have been one of them people. Like he outside the streets when he was in my house, I gave him places when he was in my house. It was everything was just good. Like his spirit, his music.
I honestly agree with that. I've had some good successful rates too as well. But that's just hard to, I'm dealing with Vegas. I've seen some shit.
I don't know about you. I mean, I only know two, like 4 or 5 Vegas
artists right now, so my mind is different from before.
Okay, so who's an artist y'all would both like to manage that you've been seeing around doing their thing?
And where?
Just anywhere, locally,
right now?
Vegas, anywhere. Cali.
Cali Red, definitely. I've always loved Cali Red. I would say.
Hey, didn't I just see her do a freestyle with her boyfriend or some shit like that? Yeah.
Her boyfriend is dope. He's dope too. That's one of the homegirls' brother, I believe.
Yeah, I know him. He's. I'm just bad with names. I know who he is.
Me too.
Yeah.
But Cali Red, when Tuesday get out, my son, he started a wave that everybody don't even know before it was the RJs and all that. That was his sound. Who else? Yada 2 times. Once again, they're dope artists and they're out here in Vegas. It's a couple other artists, but I know my kids know their names. Like I don't really know their names. I like their songs, like their music, like they on my playlist or whatever, but I can't really think of their name. And also, artist out here in Vegas called 4 5 5 6 4. Look, he good. He's dope, and He got a little homeboy that be with him. I think it's David. They dope. Like I would love to work with them. If I can
David, fuck, what's his whole rap name?
Is he
forgot.
short?
But you
I
know
think
what
I
I'm
know who you're talking
I
about.
think I know who
Yeah.
you're talking about
He's
too.
Yeah.
dope. Yeah, he really
Damn, I
popping.
can't think
He
of
dope.
dude's whole
I think
rap
I know
name,
exactly who
man.
you're talking about too. So,
Okay.
Fuck.
What about you,
And I have
American?
them like almost.
I see so much talent. Like it's so much. I just see they just need to push. So I don't really know who to say because I have so many people I'm dealing with now that are talented, but I just see them having little struggles in life. But I think they got this. So I don't know. It's a
I'm
lot of
kind
people.
of discouraged being out here. I don't know why. Like
Well, it's not.
after,
I'm not dealing with just remember Vegas. I'm dealing with LA too. I'm dealing with Miami, Atlanta, New York. I'm dealing with all over. I just live in Vegas, and then everybody's trying to come out here from all those cities and make it happen out here. So you're dealing with
and
all
that's
over
the
out
thing.
here.
Like I don't see like I don't know. Like I had that one artist when I first came out here that I was managing or whatever. He ended up dying of fentanyl poisoning, and after he died,
Yeah.
it was just like it just
Oh
kind of
yes.
my
Oh yeah.
mojo.
I definitely know that
Yeah,
artist.
and
But see,
kind
they're
of
trying
my
to pick up a
mojo just
Vegas
kind of.
artist. Everybody's coming from LA. We're trying to pick up a Vegas artist, even Arizona. So can't sleep on Vegas. Definitely can't sleep on Vegas. They don't have really
Vegas
a
got
Vegas
talent.
artist from out here.
Vegas got
But we're dealing
talent.
with everybody from IE, everybody out here putting on their shows out here. So
It's
everybody
like
I'm dealing with is picking
mainly
on
my
LA.
connections and everything that I know I got at the grasp of my hand is in California. You know what I mean?
Right.
How here it's like I can't just be like go to the club or talk to a promoter or whatever. Like, okay, I'm about to book this artist for this show right here. You know what I'm saying? You owe me one, got you. You know what I'm saying? And get studio time and do this like I can in Cali. You know what I'm saying? I
They're
got
taking
one
more artists
studio.
from here out there because they're looking for once again Vegas artists. So they need to be exploited all over. It's time to travel. So that's what I've been doing lately.
And that'd be my thing. If I'm gonna pick an artist, you gotta be ready to travel. Of course you gotta be good, but the game ain't even really about skill no more. That shit is like 20% skill, to be honest. You gotta be able to travel, gotta be able to invest.
Definitely invest.
Man, take photo shoots on the regular, set yourself up with, you know what I'm saying? Just have yourself staying busy.
Look, let me tell y'all this story real fast. Okay, back in the days when I used to like manage artists and everything, right? I used to have a Tahoe, right? I don't know if you remember my Tahoe, Tommy, the white one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had artists in. I had my best friend, my day one. We had our booking. We had our manager, the booking. Everybody. We were all in one car, and I had this Tahoe with a missing window. And if anybody know this story, it would be funny. Okay, so we used to go to shows. We would book them a show. My cousin used to book the shows or whatever. I used to do, the manager used to be the booking. And literally, I drove one person bought the weed, one person bought the drink, one person had the EBT and got the snacks, one person bought the weed, and we all used to roll out. Only female with like 6, 7 niggas in the car. They all got to perform. We used to make it happen. All the way to LA, Pomona, Ontario, all over, all over Cali in a Tahoe with a missing window. In the wintertime, when it used to be freezing. That little bag used to be like, that little bag used to be popping in the back. And we used to make it happen. And that was dedication. That was literally dedication. And Tommy, when we used to come in that club, KO, Sizzle,
it's crazy because I met all y'all. I think I met all y'all the same night. Honestly,
my dogs, like literally, we rode together. Like I had people that hated me, females that hated me because they didn't know why these niggas moved with me. They didn't know that we was, we was a package deal. Like they was like, what the hell? It was like, why do when they move, even niggas would come to me like, why do these niggas move with you?
100. I've been questioned that before. Why is it okay for me to be around a bunch of guys, but some?
Yeah, exactly. Like niggas are different. Like you got some pillow talkers, you got some weirdo niggas, but when you got some solid niggas like that'll call you on the phone right now, like like Sizzle or one can call me right now and be like, I need you. I'm putting my black on and my mask on. I'm not even asking no question. We're rolling out because we've always been solid. You know what I'm saying? Since we've been rocking since shit. Rocking since 2012, but before that, since we was little, you know what I mean? Parents, kids rocking each other, our family, we had family meals together, Sunday dinners and everything. Like, these is my niggas.
All right, y'all. We're gonna pause it right there. We're gonna play a couple of tracks. We're trying to get Lil Deuce on this end. It's giving him a hard time. So we're gonna black the screen. I'm gonna try to help him get on. It's Hiphoptalkz Tuesday nights, y'all.
Joe, buddy. Hopping on a flight, taking no luggage. Niggas hate my songs, but the hoes love it. Why you hit the clinic when the bro plugging? Aubrey, I can put these niggas in the Ombre, your auntie. I can have a singer like Ashanti. What's on me? Chrome hearts mixed to Abercrombie.
Granny said, stop making a white man rich. We could be in Masons and move them white man bricks. Exquisite tastes and missing flights at 6. Hitting third bases, but I don't like that shit now. Granny said, why you living life like this? If I could do it over, I'd do it twice like this. I ain't playing. Niggas ain't spice like this. I'm a thriller, nigga. You couldn't mic like this. I'm a killer, smooth as Jigga. We get into the plays and we get it 30 ways, not every 30 days. Then we split it, kinda fitted. These niggas work with Jakes. I'm committed to pillar fitted in any kind of way. On my mama, go ahead, ride to Yokohama. Then she give me head with a view at the hearts. We in Vegas, Sin City. I'm finna fuck some daughters. I'm a scholar, playing smarter. I got the ball regardless. Gotta look so mean. Niggas got bars, but the hook so clean. Chopper with a drum, but it got no beam. Never said I'm the best, but I'm the one, and I come from the West, pay your respect. Granny said, stop making a white man rich. We could be in Masons and move them white man bricks. Exquisite taste.
All right, y'all, we live. It's Tuesday night. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know the dates. Y'all know how it goes down, man. It's Tuesday nights. Sal in the building. America's in the building. Y'all still rocking with me? Y'all still here? Or y'all, what's good?
We here.
Hey, so the next interview, one of my favorite young artists, man, out of Inglewood, California, Mr. Outside himself, Lil Deuce. Lil Deuce, what's good, man?
Gang it out. Yeah, we in here. Dirty Bird. Yeah.
Man, I've been trying to get you on the show for a long time. Finally got you on here, man.
Timing is everything, man.
All right, man. So, Mr. Outside, we're going to start it off. Inglewood, California, man. How'd you get started rapping?
Absolutely. I've been loving music since I was a kid, but I went to jail fighting life. I beat that through the grace of God because it's a gang of innocent niggas on the yard, free the gang. Nah, fuck around, but I can't. I just used to sit in my cell like, man, I need a second chance. If I get that second chance or another opportunity, I'm gonna try to make something of it. So I used to be sitting in my cell like, when I go home, I'm gonna be an electrical engineer, a construction worker, something. But I always loved music. So when I came home, I'm not sure if y'all familiar with the artist Scheme. Scheme coming out of Inglewood. Scheme was like, hey, bro, like, stay away from that. The shit that got you in jail. Come fuck with me in the studio, whatever it may be. So at first I was like his hype man, this shit or whatever. Then I finally was like, let me record something.
And that's dope as fuck, man. I fuck with Scheme heavy.
Yeah, me too. I was in the studio with him a gang of times. He's dope.
Hell yeah. So that's really been like my mentor in this shit on really like how to record a song, lay a song, stay on topic, and putting it out and all that. So like Scheme definitely one of the big reasons why I started rapping and why I'm still going.
So what's some of the best advice that you've taken from Scheme in terms of your career?
We learn from each other's mistakes. The advice he gives me is priceless, but I feel like I'm more of a hands-on learner. So
Right.
like just watching him going through it, even the things that he did succeed in, and some of the parts where he didn't succeed in, we kind of conversate on those type of things, like a hands-on lesson as opposed to him just trying to tell me what to do. He more like showed me a different way, showed me where he fucked up, or showed me where it worked for him and how it could work for me. So the best advice for him that he has gave me that I can say outside of that would be like, stay true to me and what I want and what I want to do and how I want my craft to be out there and how I want my craft to be perceived.
Okay. So you're not
he's
signed
more than a teacher, he's a mentor too.
Exactly.
Right. All right. So you're not signed, you're doing everything independent. So what's some of the best advice you could give all my other independent artists that's watching the show?
Build your catalog. Excuse me. Excuse me. Build your catalog. Make these connections. Make these networks. Meet these people. You got to think. All the label go do is go hire some motherfuckers. So we got to try to figure out a way to get in contact with the motherfuckers they're gonna go hire.
Right.
My advice would be learn the business, grow your catalog, stay consistent. And just like Scheme told me, stay true to yourself. Like, you know, this game could change you and change those around you. So you gotta like kind of stay tunnel vision who you are and what you stand for.
All right, so coming out of jail and then rapping with Scheme and doing your thing with Scheme, what's some of the challenges you've had to face to stay on the straight and narrow with music?
Trying to prove myself, like on the street level. I had to get out of that mentality where it was like, nigga, I already did what I did and done what I done, and I don't have nobody else to prove that to but me. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that was one of the things I did coming up, was trying to prove myself to everybody around. And it's like the only person I need to impress is me. Right. So I think that was a big transition for me to like, because you know, you like they say you can't be halfway in, halfway out. So I think that was my biggest transition, being able to be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna really stay home tonight. I'm gonna really just go to the studio. I'm gonna really just go cold turkey on a lot of shit. I went cold turkey on a lot of shit and a lot of people. So I think that was probably one of the hardest things for me, because niggas I grew up with, family I grew up with, I had to literally like change my number to not even give it out that type time, you know. So that was probably one of the biggest things with me, finally realizing like everybody can't go and everybody not gonna accept the places you're going.
Right. All right, Sal, what you got for him?
So even just saying that alone, are you up against like any like bad things like coming your way? Do you get like, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't able to like, you know, you had to let a lot of people go and stuff, or do you get a lot of hate from that? Is, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, say it again.
I said what you said about, you know, everybody can't go. Are you getting a lot of hate from that? Or are they now, you know, seeing your growth and they're supporting you?
It's like 70-30. And I appreciate the 30% who understand, you know, and that might be the 30% that come. Although it's not a full 30%, it might be 2 or 3 people who are like, you know what, do your thing, bro. Or like even a gang of older homies who I thought wasn't going, you know, fuck with it or whatever the case may be, was like the main ones like, nah, nigga, leave. Like I'll be pulling up to the park and the big homie will pull me to the side like,
you gotta go.
Like, for a little bit, do what you need to do, but it's time to move around.
See, them is the type of big homies I respect. That see, you know what I'm saying? That see the bigger picture in somebody. Like, I know you want to be out here, bro, but man, go do your music thing and get the fuck away from here.
Know. I hear backlash for everything, whether I'm doing good or bad. So I feel like I'm learning how to block it out. But definitely. I'm really hearing the most. I'm really hearing the most backlash from my blood family, like niggas I grew up in the house with.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it come with this shit, and like I say this to my girl all the time. Like, you know what's crazy? I used to pray to God, like, whoever not for me, please remove them. And I woke up alone. But you got to be careful what you ask for, but then also you got to stand on what you ask for.
What you manifest.
Stand on that.
Absolutely.
Stand on that.
Yep.
So that goes for anybody like who come in my life. If you don't accept my life as the privilege that it is, then you don't need to be a part of it.
Exactly. Go ahead,
You're
Erica.
smart.
Oh, so no, big shout out to you because you probably don't remember me. I was standing next to you at the Pookie birthday. So I saw you perform at the
Oh
RJ.
yeah, we was going up in there.
It was lit.
Oh,
So that was
Yeah.
the situation itself. We had T-Fly in there. We had different stuff. But what I love was it seemed like different mixes up in there. Definitely. You know what I'm talking about. But everybody was in there supporting everything.
Yeah.
But that was, I was just giving you a shout out for that one.
Nah,
No,
yeah,
it
definitely.
was popping. It was for Pookie birthday. He performed at RJ.
Definitely.
I
Shout
actually have
out
a
Pookie.
video
Pookie
of
be
him.
going
I was
crazy.
standing right next to him.
Yeah, Pookie be going crazy. And then on top of that, when it comes to like different hoods and shit, like, man, a lot of these niggas, it don't be that.
It was a crazy situation, but it worked out.
I ain't the toughest nigga ever, bro. Trust me, but I done been in a lot of shit. I done been in jail, bro. A lot of these niggas not tough, fool. A lot of these niggas got other niggas in their ear, other people in their ear, and then when you finally get up on them or get the opportunity to really communicate with a person, you're like, yes, nigga, just like me.
Right. Exactly.
But so with me, I think I minimize the bullshit by just not even bringing that to the table, not even bringing those type of people around me. Everybody can't go. I really only move with my 2 managers, which is 2 females, and my 2 to 4 security guards. So it's really just my security, my 2 managers, and my girl. I don't move with no nigga. You see me in Vegas, like I have my sister, my cousin, and my security.
Right, and I met one of your managers. She took my picture and give it to me. But that was my question to you. The question with your relationship, your relationship thing. I seen her.
I'm a cool nigga. I'm a cool nigga. So like, if you approach me correctly, I really don't give a fuck what you on, where you from, or none of that. Like, you know, business is business, and respect is respect. So if you give it, you get it. You know.
Okay. How do you handle that with your girl? So that was my thing, because pretty girl, I'm nosy, but how do you handle that? Because that was our topic anyway. Like, how do you handle that with being in the industry and dealing with your woman?
My girl with me right now. We just try to stay with each other as much as possible. Not saying like if she not with me, something will happen, but I just feel like foundation starts at home. So I can't be out in the street being all miserable, upset, dealing with this person, dealing with this woman. I ain't on that type of timing. So,
see,
my girl, I've been trying to get her for years. So for me to blow it now would be a slap in the face for both of us.
Yeah, okay, I feel you on that.
I don't invite the Joker to my back cave.
See,
I feel you.
Love it. Yes.
All right, so when you said,
go ahead, Sal. Go ahead.
So when you said, I heard you say that you have 2 female managers. Like I've heard like a lot of times, like a lot of you have a male manager and a female manager. Do you prefer that it being a female manager, and why?
I prefer who gets the job done. But now that I'm in it all the way, this is the best team I've been with. Period.
We can go
work done.
Because one thing I will say from being around this industry and shit, man, when you try to put niggas on and have them manage you and have them help you, they start resenting
a lot of
you.
Testosterone in the
Exactly.
They don't want to see you outshine them. Yep.
Yeah.
No, definitely. And then, thankful to God, like the 2 black women I got with me are like family damn near. So it's like we're not even on the shit I used to be on. We're not on that being petty about nothing really. Like, they all about pushing me forward. And I feel like I'm not going to sit here and not accept that or not give them the flowers that they deserve, women or male. But it being women takes a lot of the back and forth testosterone, I'm right, you wrong bullshit.
Yeah.
Now, what it does do is, though, when they tell me something, that's that.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Like having 2
got your
moms.
best
Like, when they
interest.
say something,
And we're not yes men either.
Right.
Like,
You got your best
male,
interest.
Yeah, having a male manager, they say, okay, this. Women, we're like, no, it's not going to happen. And we stand on it.
And then one of my managers is also my stylist, so she knows what's appealing. The other one handles my account. She's already an accountant, so she knows how the business is supposed to be ran. And then on top of that, my girl's like one of the best A&Rs I know. So it's like my whole little team right now, it's all black women. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Besides my security,
Very
I don't really. I let my girl do my A&R, and then I got my 2 managers, my stylist, my accountant, all black women. My cameraman is a black woman. Like we're getting the job done though. You get what I'm saying? So it's like big kudos to them on the game. I can't even sit here. Like everything you see from now until like the future, you gotta just clap it up for them because they're getting the job done. Like the shit y'all don't see is them moving. It's them moving for sure.
Yes.
All right, so I want to
That's dope.
I want to get into your hit record, over 10 million streams, my nigga.
Yeah.
Outside, my nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, and when I talk about this record, bro, I was really on Instagram, and one of the homies posted, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? Because I seen it come on in black and white. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So I click on, I'm like, hey, this shit dope as fuck. So fast forward, I'm at a festival DJing, and nigga, the whole mood, like they was playing ratchet shit. Like this record didn't even fit with the mood that was going, and I still dropped that shit anyway. Like nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
nigga. We outside, bro. We gonna spin this shit. So how did that record come about?
Again, my girl, that's A&R I know. So this is before me and her was living together. We was on the phone, and I was just writing it. And as I'm writing the first verse, me and her laughing because I'm like, Mom's put me out for her man. Like I'm laughing, like we both just kicking. It's my real life though, but that's why it was funny because it's like it's funny, but I'm dead serious. You feel me? And my mom got mad at that shit too. But fast forward, I do something called a warm-up song where as soon as I get to the studio, I might be drowsy, I might be whatever. Just to get in the mood to rap, and I do a warm-up song. Outside was my warm-up song. So that was the first song I did out of like 8 songs that night. So when the session was over, I was like, hey, yeah, play the songs I did tonight. And then he was playing them, and then he played outside. Everybody in the studio was like, because everybody had came late. So everybody in the studio was like, hey, that's hard, like whatever. And then I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Play the next one. And then he like, nah, play that again. I'm like, yeah, but play the next one. And I sat on it for like 2 weeks, and then I finally like started letting people hear it. And people like, nah, nigga, you might have one. I'm like, all right, still playing. Then one day we had a meeting, I guess you'll call it, where all the homies had to link up and figure whatever. And after we was done politicking or whatever, I'm like, call the cameraman. So the cameraman came, he like, what y'all gonna shoot? I'm like, I don't even know. And then I was like, fuck it, let's shoot outside. And then we shot that shit, and then he sent me like 4 edits before we came up with this one, because I'm like, I got on all black, one homie got on burgundy, one homie got on green. We just don't look as a unit, and I'm all about unity. You feel me? Like, you could tell who was dirty, who was clean, who was having money, who wasn't. I'm not feeling that. You feel me? I wasn't on that type of timing. So I'm like, let me see what the black and white look like. That's how you feel, like we're all as one. Even you watching it or y'all watching it, y'all feel like y'all at the cemetery with us.
Exactly.
Yeah, like you feel me, and make you feel like you're in the moment as of what's going on. And then exactly what I'm talking about, like 80% of America that went through that. Mom's putting them out.
Oh God.
Oh God. He too tough or whatever.
And that's my favorite line. Me and the homies was quoting that shit on Facebook. I had to knock the homie out. He was acting like
he's too tough. Yeah.
All right, hold on. We're gonna pause it right there. We're about to drop outside.
Hell yeah, run that motherfucker.
Fuck is you doing?
That's it. Yeah, like this nigga got no shirt on and shit.
I got up off my ass. They said I ran up my hand down. I don't remember having my hand down. They always put me out for her mans. That's her mans now.
Yeah.
She lucky I ain't put her mans down. I was outside going crazy when she did that. Bought a blower, trying to push a nigga wig back. Where you from? What'd he say? Where you live at? I don't know if I'm gonna hear that. I was going dumb with that little thing. I'm Tiny Youngs, I never run. I up this bitch if I can't give him face. I was at the park way before the change. Smoking weed up on the slide, I got so high, I thought Coach Kelly came. If we don't see him, he gon' see the pitch. Type to organize the DP on Bloods, I'm still jumping in. Tiny young gangster to the death of me. I can make 100 birds off this stove, I got the recipe. I've been outside since young. It's family first, it's on my chest, bitch, that really means something. If he don't wanna slide, then we jump. You're only strong as your weakest link. I'm not bringing punch in. I made 100 bands off the punch in. I'm getting all this money, feel like Jeezy bring the bucks in. And she don't wanna fuck, she get dropped off. Told the bitch I'll be back, now she calling me from block off. I can hit the road with a trunk full. All I need is 2 plays and 3 blocks. Watch me run for it. And he gon' get parked if he gas up. I'm Lil Deuce, Clark Kent, the valet. Bitch, I park stuff. I'm with the bloods like a deep cut. Had to knock the homie out. He keep acting like he too tough. Saw Rue off the 0. I be digging out these hoes, bitch. I think my name's Zero. I've been outside since the young. It's family first, it's on my chest, bitch. That really means something. If he don't wanna slide, then we jump. The only strong is your weakest link. I'm not bringing punks in. I've been outside since the young. It's family first, it's on my chest, bitch. That really means something. If he don't wanna slide, then we jump. The only strong is your weakest link. I'm not bringing punks in.
That's my baby right there, man.
Blood gonna see the snake picture get fucked up.
All right, man. Outside. That shit's still a hit, my nigga. That shit's better.
Yeah.
10 million
Energy to the party.
streams.
Man, I appreciate that. We
That's
put
an
another
anthem
engine
right
on that
there.
motherfucker. We put another engine on it, put it back in the streets.
Okay. So
I just had to go get a detail real quick.
okay.
Yeah.
So how did it feel to see that shit got over 10 million streams, bro?
Bro, I didn't even know. Shout out my team.
You got at least 5,000 streams for me alone,
bro.
on that shit.
See,
I'm gonna be real.
Nice.
Because when you see the YouTube, you don't think so. But what it is you gotta remember, I put out the video before I dropped the MP3. You feel me?
Right.
So the video hit like 100K in like 2 weeks, and then I put out the MP3.
Mm.
Bro, when I tell you the MP3 went to 100K in like 3 days, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, they not fucking with the video. They ain't fucking with the video. So I didn't even know. You feel me? I mean, I check my shit here and there or whatever. You know, you get the email when certain accolades pass or whatever. But I really try to stay tunnel vision and keep working. Like outside is definitely my biggest hit to date. So I just try to keep working and keep stacking the vault. So I really don't try to pay attention too much and get caught up in celebrating too much because there's still a lot of work to be done.
Okay.
But when I got the call, I definitely was like, all right, we going out tonight.
I was looking at your video. You got a lot of the homies in your video.
Yeah. It's a lot going on.
Okay, I'm not gonna keep pointing, but I see a lot of them.
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
It's a lot of them.
So after outside, what went next with your career? Where'd you go from there?
Okay, so when outside dropped, I got the opportunity, thank God, to work with DJ Drama, Lake Sheezy, Don
My
Cannon.
favorite DJ.
Yeah, just the whole generation now staff. Shout out to them. I got the opportunity, fly back and forth to Atlanta for a couple months, work on a couple tracks, a couple shit y'all gonna hear real soon. And, just like I said in the beginning, build that network, build those relationships, build that opportunity, and just get your name and your physical body in the building, in these rooms where you're not at. Because, nigga, you probably done heard outside at every festival, every club that I'm not at. So this is where we got to start making those movements where we're actually outside in the right places. So I feel like after my career, I took a step back from music just in order to make sure my business is in order. So when we meet at the top, everything is on the same page and not scrambling around trying to figure out where this went or how this happened or, so definitely overnight. Outside was not like necessarily an overnight success, but it happened faster than what I was prepared for. Right. I can say that honestly, you feel me? But now we well prepared on what's to come, though.
All right, Erica, go ahead.
My career has been on like a steady incline. I'm coming off the bench here and there. I'm starting certain games. But I'm working though. So that's how my career is right now. I'm just trying to catch up to LeBron and them.
Okay, all right, go ahead, Sal.
So being from Inglewood, have you worked with any other Inglewood artists or producers like Disco Boogie
I damn near worked with every artist coming out of Inglewood if he not on some like, fuck me type shit. Rucci, Scheme, Black, Boss Man. That's really the only really.
So you haven't did anything with Disco Boogie before?
That's really don't, huh?
Have you did anything with Disco Boogie before?
Disco Boogie. That name sounds familiar.
Really hot ass producer, straight out of Inglewood too.
Okay, the name sounds familiar, and
If I
haven't, I will, and if I have, then it's in the vault.
If you haven't, I'll make sure I make that happen because he's a
definitely
producer.
Well, shout out Bud, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Erica, what you got for him?
Is there any artists that you want to work with in the future or any future developments?
Polo, ESTG. Future is the GOAT. I will take no future slander.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I love it.
Yes. Future the GOAT, man.
I love Future.
Free Slime, free Young Thug.
Ah.
Yeah, I want to work with the greats, man. I ain't trying to work with niggas that I can go pull up on.
Oh, I
That's right.
I'm trying to work with the niggas.
That artist you want to work with.
Hey, while we at it, shout out Future for passing up Jay-Z, number 5th on the Billboard history, bro.
The GOAT. That's all I'm saying.
Shit.
Look.
Yes.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing, man.
All right, we're gonna pause the interview one more time. We're gonna play No Budget.
Definitely.
Give me 1 second.
I do got a question. I'll ask later.
City shit. I don't know why.
This shit, somebody lied. Everybody
said they buzz down. Niggas lie.
They want to rhyme me, so that's all. Back to the subject, I'm really getting this money. I just had another label try to set me up. I ain't European coupe, drive this bitch like a NASCAR. I heard he signed his life for the shit I just passed for. Niggas dumb, I ain't hanging with bums. I had to drop his baby mama while she talking about love. So back on the road, watch the really get to it. I can set up shop and trap, give a fuck about music. I ain't had to get it poppin' shit, we ain't had no option. Slid with the 30, slide back with that stock. My mom shed tears, know her son with them niggas. Saw my first murder and I refuse to be a victim. So I'm outside every day, I ride with that bitch on me. Fuck you and your big homie. He don't want no problems, he just acting like he tough. Internet thug, man, I'm big on his blood. He don't want no smoke, he just acting like he with it. He got pop for that tweet, watch your mention. Still keep it on me, you'll never catch me slipping. I'm still sliding like I ain't working. I ain't actually running city shit. I don't know why. Don't say my name and shit. Somebody lied. Everybody say they buzz down, niggas high. Everybody want to rhyme me, so it's hard. Back to the subject, I'm really getting this money. I just had another label try to set me up. Yeah, cool. Try to bitch like NASCAR. I heard his life for the shit I just passed for.
Yeah.
European coach try this bitch like a NASCAR. I heard he signed his life for the shit I just passed for.
All bad, buddy.
Oh man, that's another banger right there, man. So
yeah, definitely.
What's
next? Where I went wrong with that was I took too long to put it out, but I was trying to get my business in order. You feel me?
Right.
So like all these little throwaways. I ain't gonna say throwaways, but all these little records that I put out just to keep it lit, whatever. Engine, and that's what I gotta say to the new up and coming artists too. To refer back to your question from earlier, if you feel like ain't enough people heard it, if you feel like enough people ain't seen it, put another engine on that motherfucker, bro. Put that motherfucker back out, bro.
Exactly.
Not back out.
Revamp it.
Make some content to it. Create a dance to it. Create a challenge to it. So right now, like these next couple months, y'all gonna see me everywhere. You're gonna see me everywhere. We're gonna flood. Get your marketing budget. Even if it's coming out of your own even if it's coming out of your own pocket, put some money aside just to promote yourself. Put some money aside just to promote your music.
How old are you?
Right. Yes.
Put a couple dollars up to get some clothes. Put a couple dollars up to make sure you looking right when you step out.
Somebody did a good job.
Hard, like niggas be wanting to keep up with the Joneses with niggas that shit on or look presentable. You just gotta know what you're doing.
Right.
So, you feel me? That's what I say about the new shit and my old shit. Like new engine, no budget, definitely a hit, but enough people ain't heard it yet. So put another engine on it.
So what's next for Lil Deuce?
Then I fucked up and didn't ask them this question before you asked me this question. So I'm gonna just answer it. I got a project coming soon. I got 2 videos for the drop. I got a lot of shit coming out. I ain't gonna give you the name, but I'll give you the exclusive. The project is dropping before the summer. I'm gonna make sure I turn everybody up, get y'all ready, get y'all back outside, get y'all jumping. April, I'm having a skate day. I need everybody to come out. I'm partnering with DGK and Theotis Beasley and Baker. I'm just giving back to the community. A couple school supplies for the spring break, some bikes, some skateboards. I want everybody to come out. I'm gonna post that flyer on my Instagram coming up this upcoming week. And we just gonna continue to push forward. Everybody though, not just me or not just my team, but the whole community. We're gonna try to get everybody rocking. Although my lyrics aren't the cleanest, but my messages that I'm trying to push across will be one for you to hear.
Okay.
That's dope.
All right, ladies, y'all got anything else for him before we get him out of here?
You are going to be blessed, young man. You already a blessed young man. And
Thank you so much, man.
This is like the perfect artist.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, man.
Those ladies need their flowers today. Like they're doing such a good job.
Yes.
I don't know who your mother is and who those ladies are personally, but they're doing a good job, young man. You are so smart. And this is coming from somebody. I've managed a lot of people and I've been around a lot of celebrities. And half the people I've been around ain't as smart as you.
Right.
They ain't even got that just the way you put your stuff together and your common sense of how everything is going to be. You're gonna be one of them.
Yep.
You're gonna be one of them.
Yeah.
Mark
Hey,
my
I
words.
appreciate that, man. Y'all don't know how that means to me. Just to know that the fruits of my labor are starting to pay off, and not on a financial level, but a knowledgeable level for everybody to understand me.
Right.
Stay focused. Just stay focused, sweetie. Just stay focused.
All right, little dudes, go ahead and shout out your social media handles so all my listeners can follow you.
Man, first off, I just want to say thank all three of y'all for having me on here, man. It's a pleasure to have you on your platform.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. It don't go ungranted. It don't go unseen. I'm very appreciative of it. For everybody who want to stay tuned, my name is Lil Deuce, coming out of Inglewood. My socials is Lil Deuce 3400, LILDUECE 3400. You can find me anywhere just like that. And y'all stay tuned. What's coming, man? Dirty Bird Gang, Tiny Youngs, man.
Yes.
All right, good looking out, bro. I'm gonna check in with you.
Yeah, hit me.
All right.
Definitely appreciate you.
How y'all feeling about the Lil Deuce interview?
Energy was amazing. See,
like him.
But
that's one of my favorite artists right now. Dude is dope.
Look at him.
He is. He's so smart.
And he doing stuff with his lady.
Women.
They build it together. See?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all want to know what's crazy?
Okay, so we can have
I was talking about that because I found out. Y'all know who Jalen Hurts is, right? Quarterback for the Eagles.
I know who Jalen Hurts is.
His whole team is nothing but women.
I didn't know that.
Like he has no men on his team, and this is an athlete, a professional athlete. It's nothing but black women. His whole management team. I was like, "Hey, bro, is smart. That's how you do it."
What do y'all think about that Sierra thing? And everybody's just so controversial about her outfit.
Oh, about her outfit?
I don't see what's wrong with her.
I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with it either.
I've seen that too, though, America. Somebody was like, "Oh, what's his name? Wilson. Like, how can you let your woman walk out like that? How can you not let your woman walk out like that?
And she didn't look nasty or anything.
Man, my girl sent me.
You see other people looking like that. Like, it seemed like it was a theme because everybody had them, like, you know what I'm saying, little sheer things. It was cute. I want the outfit. I don't know about y'all, but
I think I'm just different because I want my woman to show off her curves and look good while I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Long as ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Long as you can't see no pussy or no nipples, my nigga, you good. Shit. But a lot of niggas
nothing sexier than your man liking to see you. You know what I'm saying?
Good,
and when a nigga be looking at you and he grab your ass,
like,
and you be like,
"Mom,
exactly. Nah, I tell a nigga in the heartbeat like, shit, I be looking too. Go ahead and look, nigga. Shit, I look every day.
I said that highlight.
But a lot of niggas are insecure and they don't know how to handle shit like that.
Exactly.
And like I keep saying, like I keep telling people that's dating, I didn't sign up to be nobody fucking dad. So long as you wearing something that you know people ain't seeing bare ass or seeing, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you, wear your shit. That's the problem with a lot of people.
I wear it.
That's the problem with a lot of people. A lot of people that's dating right now, they trying to be parents and not a spouse.
Right. Or control issues.
I can't be with a man and be like, don't wear that. Like, you can't wear that. Because I got a big ass. I am going to wear my shorts and my leggings the fuck I want to. If you got a problem with it, then don't be with it.
So you better wear the fuck you wearing. I'm wearing what I'm wearing.
Exactly.
You gotta get this bottle for so long. I mean, this body for so long, you know.
So my teenage and, like, you know what I'm saying, adult life was all about being a parent, soccer mom, and all of that. My kids is grown. I wish somebody would.
Right.
Not at all.
All right, y'all. We're gonna black the screen. We're gonna play a couple of more tracks and then we'll be back. Hiphoptalkz Tuesday nights.
know I'm thinking about you. When I'm in the field, you know I'm thinking about you. Ay, when I'm in the hood, you know I'm thinking about you. And when I'm in the field, you know I'm thinking about you. Shoot that nigga in his face, I don't play about you. Little baby, you my baby, push that baby out you. When I'm in the hood, you know I'm thinking about you. And when I'm in the field, you know I'm thinking about you. Shoot that nigga in his face, girl, I don't play about you. Little baby, you my baby, push that baby out you. I'm in the field, making a bag with my niggas. You at home, still you praying I make it back with my niggas. Wiggy on me, I won't last with a nigga. I got a dart, you know I gotta make it back to her nigga. Straight to the top, yeah, we gone. Niggas always hating on me, so the chopper be on. I made one phone call and he gone. I ain't never asked for none. This shit on my own. This a little letter to my baby, to my daughter. Always say your dream, always finish what you started. You don't need nobody, got your daddy, I'm yours. Suicide, cool with us, why the cool, ooh, yeah. Your mom is my brother, Rip Sally, I wish you was there. Ain't even me toe knees, rest in peace, till I meet you there. Suckers try to kill me, they ain't hit me, I know you was there. Suicide, cool with us, why the cool, ooh, yeah. Your mom is my brother, Rip Sally, I wish you was there. Ain't even me toe knees, rest in peace, till I meet you there. Suckers try to kill me, they ain't hit me. Ay, when I'm in the hood, you know I'm thinking about you. And when I'm in the field, you know I'm thinking about you. Shoot that nigga in his face, I don't play about you. Little baby, you my baby, push that baby out you. When I'm in the hood, you know I'm thinking about you. And when I'm in the field, you know I'm thinking about you. Shoot that nigga in his face, girl, I don't play about you. Little baby, you my baby, push that baby out you.
I'm still thugging in this cold summer, hopping out the hoopty, man, I swear he a cold runner. He ain't getting far, Bloods made him trip and fall. Long leg, tiny mad, they wasn't thugging at the park. Sitting behind the walls, the homies told me keep it active. Bitch said she loved me, shit, I thought she was an actor. All the shit I did, I hope God forgive me after. Praying for my niggas, cause I know they keep it active. It's wartime, you know I keep that thing on my side. CK Chief bounce out and he go do the shit right. We do walk-ups and jog-ups. J-Su go chalk him up. All he see was flames, now his face on the pro club. The J-Gang, Park Money Boys, but it's the same thing. Grew up on Cell Block, I got a couple killers from the A. I said fuck all the bullshit, nigga, get the pay. So I had to find my hustle, trying to get it every day. Smoking on this wood, I ain't gon' lie, kinda ease the pain. Think about my granny like damn, she in a better place. Looking at my mom, all smiles behind, I see his pain. Thinking about the time she broke her back just to get them J's. Thinking about my killers like damn, I can't see their face. Real dumpster boy, catch a bucket, jungle murder gang. Nah, you can't hang if you ain't go update their resume. Real Park boy on the A, but you can meet the K.
When we strip that crab, nigga, we gon' strip him right. Get no pass to the Smigos, you'll lose your life. Thugging late night, taking trips from the other side. 223 shells, ate his brain here, remember life. Pull up, bouncing out in the meaty, this one cold runners. I was told to keep the gloves in the mask, you a cold gunner. Look, yeah. You a cold gunner. County jail squabble with the crabs, give him cold thunder. Bust down, strip a nigga bold, it's a cold.
Yeah. Okay. It's pimpin' motherfucking low, nigga. Like that. Greasy on the track. Oh my goodness, that ass is fat. Bend over, lil' mama, make that booty clap. Back that ass up on the nigga, yeah, I like that. Now shake that ass up on the nigga, yeah, I like that.
All right, y'all, it's Tuesday night.
So damn pretty, girl, take that top off and
y'all
show
already know
them
what it
tits.
is. Hiphoptalkz.com. We live. All right, we're gonna start doing something different for the last 30 minutes. I'm gonna play a couple of videos that's in the media, and we're gonna give our thoughts and reactions to them. Give me 1 second. First video we're gonna play. Feel free to comment. We'll shout you out, read your comments.
Is it hot in your house, American?
Feel good.
I am hot. I think I'm going through the change. I swear.
For him, because he said, "Hey, don't tussling, moving around," and then I threw him to the ground. He wanted it to look like he fought back. That was very important for him, because he said, "Hey, don't just beat my ass, make it look like I'm fighting back and whatnot." So we did that, and then I threw him to the ground. And after I threw him to the ground, he had no bruise. I wanted it to look more real. So then I threw him to the ground. After I threw him to the ground, I used my knuckle and gave him a noogie. So I went like this. Why did I do that? To give him a scar, to give him a mark, to make it look real, like he really did get his ass beat. After I did that, I fake kicked him. I don't know what he was doing. I wasn't paying attention.
That's where I came around with the bleach, the infamous bleach in the hot sauce bottle, poured it on his shirt. Then I finally put the rope around his face. I did not put it around his neck. I just placed it on his face, and that's when we took off.
Why it looked like Soulja Boy was gonna hop out from the street and be like, and then I was doing like this. That was funny.
Hey, so Jesse Smollett. So do y'all think bro really lied or what, man? What's going on, man?
I don't care if he lied. Can you please bring back, the show? Because we all over it now.
Empire?
I'm over it. Can you just bring back Empire?
Empire got kind of whack after a while.
Because they took him off. When they took him off and he stopped being, then that's when it started to get whack or whatever. Empire was my shit. I still watch the reruns.
They started doing that extra stuff.
So America, how you feeling about it? You think he told a lie or what's going on?
Yes, he definitely told a lie, but he was an excellent person who played on that. He was one of my favorites, even though they started doing all the little extra stuff. I have no thing against homosexuality. It just was a little extra sexual stuff that just was going on too much with Empire.
Every nigga I was with around, they was like, "Oh my God, I can't watch Empire. It just got too extra." Everybody,
even regardless of being homosexual or anything, all this exposed stuff, it just started going left to me. I'm like, okay, what are we talking about now?
And you guys know that his whole family is like all in the industry, like with music, and his sister played in that. What was that? Not Easily Broken? Was that Not Easily Broken? And she played in what was that one with the little girl and Angela Bassett? Or I forgot where she was. I remember she was a little girl and the daddy was cheating. Y'all remember that movie? It was like an older movie.
Yeah.
It was,
not the Bayou.
East Bayou. Yeah.
Bayou. I said the Bayou.
Bayou.
Yep, East Bayou. Mm-hmm.
Like, so he comes from talented family. I just think if he really lied about it, like he tainted, is that the word? Tainted like the rest of his family to where, they all kind of got the little bad rap or whatever. I think that his initial thing was to kind of like bring, awareness to, I think that's what his motive was before he got caught in the lie, was just to bring awareness to, gay people are being attacked. Gay people are people just like everybody else or whatever. And that we need to protect them like we need to protect other people. But it's the fact that you're black and you're gay and you're in the industry, that we should all be protected as well. I think that's kind of where he wanted to go, but didn't go that way.
I agree.
All right, hold on. Before we go there, hold on. We're gonna get back into this. I gotta drop some videos from people that sent their video in.
Please do, because they bugged the shit out of me.
Give me 1 second. I'm setting it up right now.
Shoot all my videos with hooker boy.
Yes. Motion. 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 I'm having motion. I'm having motion. I'm having motion. So much motion. I'm having motion, 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 motion. I'm having motion. So much motion. Hey, I'm having motion. I just landed in the East Oakland. Landing sideshows, homicides, hella gleek toting. Niggas pack on consignment, that's a test form. If you don't run it back, we pop it never like we chef. Spirit in my body, put it right where my soul is. Swear if you don't vote, but I still put the pole. The way you kissing on your girl, I can tell she ain't going. Put your foot down, run up, play, get in motion. We just hit for 80K. I don't chase a hoe or a bag, but I do the chase. Smooth dude, I don't need a razor, I don't do the blade. To cheat code, put her on the net, 11K a day. Motion, rolling, smoking, ghosting, plus devotion. Got the bag, I just made 6K off testing stock. A Flintstone, 2 stop down, this ain't been right. Bubble gum in a dish, I can tell you ain't chosen. The way you lose leaf, I can tell he ain't rolling. They can't pay the fee, then I dip like the ocean. The money ain't blue, I can tell it ain't motion. I'm having motion. I'm having motion. So much motion. I'm having motion, 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 motion. I'm having motion. So much motion. Hey. I'm the line, no yo-yo. Motion time behind the scene, no photos. My whole entire gang should be local. Rat teams is a no-no. In a nigga crib, fabuloso. Gotta play your cards, fool. Niggas be joking. They play hard, still in the field, but we toy soldiers. Bread and bitches work for me, niggas got no motion. Remember sliding the Yoda, it's on the floor, so we bring up the softener lender. Before I make the bed rock, cold white cleats. I coulda got some dead stocks, so much motion. Never had to pay, got my name and my pop-up. Nigga, we got any flight. If it check out, we gon' cancel your extended stay. Long live 6, she and my bitch if she ain't paid. The way they run skits, I can tell that it's just age.
I'm having motion. I'm having motion. So much motion. I'm having motion, 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 motion. I'm having motion. So much motion.
Swag the P motion. How y'all feeling about that one?
Erica go first. I mean America, because this is unmuted so we can hear. Unmuted.
Dorian, I don't like you.
Unmuted.
Definitely has been getting a lot of views, so I'm definitely gonna support the song. I get the swag, so honestly, you guys like the stripper thing going too, so it's been getting a lot of views.
Who like the stripper thing? What does that
I said the guys.
I do.
Guys.
Oh, I do.
I said the guys, Dorian.
I like titties and ass too. I mean, the
I know,
is cool.
but so it's definitely been going.
All right, hold on. Let's play the next one. Who we got?
What was his name?
That's Swag the P.
Okay, Swag the P.
Spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. Tell that bitch go spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. Make the nigga go spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. He ain't broke, go spend it, spend it. Yeah, you know we gonna spend it.
Shit, I took the yak out of here to put my legs in. Overseas, having threesome with some amazing bitches. Told her swipe the motherfucker, ain't no goddamn limit. Bartender, I don't indulge in no cheap ass liquor. Why little ride phone with the windows tinted. Told her pull over, I'm trying to put a baby on her. I'ma tell you right now, ain't no lazy spiller. Big baller niggas, what you went to, why don't you got me playing with that pussy all in first class. I only buy a red bottle of the booze ass. If you can't hustle, get it back, that's a red flag. And if you touch my pussy, you get toe sack. Slump gon'
spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. Tell that bitch go spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. Make the nigga go spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. You ain't broke, go spend it, spend it. Yeah, you know he gon' spend it, spend it. Yeah, my time costs money, so you want my dime. If you ain't talking about a bag, then get off my line. Get it, money talk, so you got to hook up. You can beat it black and blue, I like to rough up. Very bitch, cause I'm got myself. Gotta be selective, yeah, I like to pick and roll. We ain't fucking with the bitch, we want the starter. Fuck a lame nigga, bitch, we want the baller. Shot caller, bitch, cause I'm calling the shots. I'm a real hot girl, so I'm making them hot. Want a rubber band man with them big ass knots. With a real big dick and to stay on ride. Spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. Tell that bitch go spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. Make the nigga go spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. You ain't broke, go spend it, spend it. Yeah, you know he gon' spend it, spend it. Be the main one saying, let me hit. Hit that cash talk, bitch, pay the rent. Girl, never let him tell you what he won't do. Let him play you like a sucker, you a whole fool. I'm a whole move, pussy whole fools. Gotta take a nigga soul, that'll make a nigga choose. Tryna solve the puzzle, but he doesn't have a clue. Gotta let the nigga know that you tell him what to do. Rewrite it, bitch, I got it. Tryna play me, bitch, I doubt it. Drop a nigga quick, T-bag in the toddy. Don't be playing with my money, if I need it, then you got it. Spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. bitch go spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. Make the nigga go spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. Yeah, he broke, go spend it, spend it. Yeah, you know he gon' spend it, spend it.
And that was some ass. And that's the way you supposed to shake the ass
I like her.
in the video.
Yeah, I like her.
Like they had the ass hitting up each other, getting. You see the girl swinging from the square? Was that a octagon? I don't know what the hell that damn thing, a cube or whatever. I ain't never seen no stripper hanging from the cube. That's a video. That's a stripper video right there.
Shout out my dress stylist. That's her best friend. She told her best friend to send the video. She said,
yeah. Now that was some ass in that video. Man.
Definitely a lot of ass in that video. Definitely.
A lot of nice ass in that video. Proportionally, and the splits and now.
All right.
And it wasn't in an apartment either.
Okay, so we got 10 minutes left. I got to take time. Shout out Arizona Hip Hop Fest, March 25th. It's going down, all the way down. If you're an artist and you're not here, at least networking, you failed. Let's just be real. Like, you're failing.
I got my business cards together and everything. Like, I cannot wait.
It's too late to perform, but you can still show up and still do your thing. Pass out your flyers, pass out anything you got. Shit, people might be even throwing after parties that need performers. You never know. So you should be out here. Like I said, last year was artists from Arizona, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alaska, Hawaii, California, Victorville,
New York, everywhere.
Everywhere, man. So make sure y'all here. It's gonna be a lot of weed vendors. They be throwing away free weed. And when I say free weed, I know y'all love some weed.
Free weed.
It is free. Drinks, it's gonna be drinks, it's gonna be food, it's gonna be everything, man. And most of all, it's gonna be good music, people getting along, people networking, everybody there for hip hop. That's what I love about it. Everybody's there.
Was that baked potato thing? What did we eat?
I don't know what y'all ate, but I had wings, I had a bunch of shit.
It was like some, I think it was like some chicken. It was something, but it was like super big. I remember it was like potatoes and ribs or meat on top. That shit was fire.
They had a little bit of everything there.
Remember the girl that she was drawing pictures of like Kobe and all that stuff? Like, yeah, that was dope.
All right, so what's next for Sal? What's next for America? Let us know what y'all got popping. Any events coming up? Any projects? What y'all got?
I don't have anything coming up besides Arizona this weekend, but this last weekend was mind-blowing. We went to, if anybody does not know about the city under Vegas with the homeless,
I saw
like
that.
it's literally nice. a whole entire community. Like the stories these people was telling me, like I went home crying. Like I had as soon as I got in the car, I called my mom. Like, Mom, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. You may have not been the perfect mother, but I thank you for everything you've given me. Like they were kids and young girls, and we were trying to help them. We were like telling them, like, we have this place where you can go and get help. There's a bed right there. Some of these girls, they didn't want to leave their man. This one girl said her dad just left 2 days ago with cancer, and she said she don't want to leave there because what if he comes back? And my heart was just like, young girl. She's like, I don't want to go do, like, they were like, we have a bed for you. She's like, I cannot leave because what if my dad comes back here? This is the only home we have. Then we went to another little community where they had like cars and everything. I literally, for the first time ever seen, I guess how they steal the copper, the copper or whatever.
The Cadillac converters.
No, it's like the stuff in the houses.
The copper. Yeah.
Yeah. How they put it like, look like it's in a dog cage or something, and they burn it and burn the plastic off the copper. They had welding machines out there. They had generators. I know y'all see it on my page. They had like
I don't think you're supposed to be telling us this because that's kind of illegal.
So I'm snitching.
Low key.
I'm snitching. Oh my God. Well, it was like it was something. If you have kids or if you have even young adults or teenagers and they getting out of control or they just get a little mouthy or whatever or just anything or just for yourself to just get some clarity on what you need to be thankful for in life.
Right.
Go take that experience. They do it every Saturday. They go out there. They take hygiene. They give them cigarettes. They give them food, resources. I'm trying to work with with these people now so that way we can give them medical things or whatever. Because they don't be having band-aids. This guy, he got bit by a dog and he was covered up in a dirty tissue or whatever. I went to this one guy's tent. He had a bed. He had the cleanest tent I ever seen. He had his bed. You walked up into it. He had the fake grass in front. You go on the side. He had a barbecue grill on the side. He was all off from everybody else. Hispanic dude. He had a light in front of there, like he could turn his light on, like at night. He had like a little cooler in there, a TV, everything. Whole thing pimped out.
That's dope. At least he's making the best of it. You got to appreciate what you got.
But some of the people was like, they don't have a choice. Like they parents died, or they may have never known their father or never known their mother, and then one of them died. They was the only child. Their parents were only child. Like we heard hundreds of stories out there. Like they didn't have that opportunity to get help or whatever. And then a lot of places they'll help a woman and a child before they help a single, a man. So it's more. You of course you're gonna see more men out there, but you're gonna see a woman that will stay there with her man, like no matter what. Like they'll ride out with their men, no matter what. But then it's just looking at that, like you can't help but to be thankful every single day for your lights to be on, for you to have a meal, for you to, we take so much stuff for granted.
Yes, we do.
Like today, I'm like, dang, my daughter was eating and then threw her whole fucking plate in the trash.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, what the fuck? Like, do you know these really people? We grew up with our parents like, don't waste your food. There's people in Africa that's starving or whatever. We used to be like, Mom, why you always gotta talk about the people in Africa? Like we don't even go there.
Right.
But no, there's people around the corner that's starving.
Exactly.
That's really, really starving.
Mm-hmm.
And then I seen the craziest thing. Somebody just dropped off a whole crate full of molded bread. Like, here, y'all eat this.
Oh wow.
And if you see half the stuff that's out there, like if people like thought, it's so much money out there. Like there's bottles and cans and things that people can actually go out there for these people and like take the stuff and go recycle it, or take the stuff. It was a money everywhere, all bikes and all kind of stuff, pieces, just anything that you could have made money off of. My thing is, I don't understand why these people, like nobody is helping them. Every time I'm helping the homeless, I'm feeding the homeless as an organization. I have a nonprofit for the homeless or whatever. Why are they not taking those crates or whatever, making them tiny homes to give these homeless people, something? They said in Utah, there's literally a city, like a homeless utopia or something like that or whatever. Homeless people are not scattered all over the place. They're in one area. They all get, if somebody comes in and gives them medical attention, they're able to, the nonprofits actually go out there and feed these people, give them rides to doctor's appointments, make sure that they're taken care of. They're not, going through and cutting their tents and, whatever, like they're not scattered all over, whatever, like making, I guess people say their property value go down or whatever. When you can help these people in one area, in one situation, and help them all together.
Right. Okay.
I think we should do more. I literally think we should do more. I mean, we have a platform here. We know enough people. I really think that, we can't help everybody, but we should be able to help somebody.
Exactly. I'm 100% with it. We could talk. I'm gonna hit y'all up in the group chat like I do every night after the show, so we could talk about it. To everybody that rocked with it. Shout out to Rich Dollaz. Shout out to Lil Dude. There was probably two of the dopest interviews we ever did. Low
Energy
key.
was amazing.
Good energy, man. I appreciate y'all, ladies. We will be back next Tuesday.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Make sure y'all following us. We got to start promoting our official radio page, official Hiphoptalkz _radio. Make sure y'all go follow us. I'm gonna start posting more content on there rather than just posting it on my personal page. But you know how it is, working more than one Instagram. That shit gets tough.
And next Tuesday we'll be all together.
Yes, we will all be together. Hey,
at the radio station. We are
and we go act the fucking fool. We all together. It's gonna go down, my nigga. Exactly.
Celebration type thing, like.
All right, y'all. This Hiphoptalkz Tuesday night. Stay tuned in for next Tuesday. We're gonna have some more dope interviews. I'm setting them up this weekend. We'll be back Tuesday at 8 o'clock, y'all. We out of here.
Blessings.
Peace.
Peace.